guys, it's Dr. Steven, and can you believe we're starting week 6 of our class? And I first need to say a couple things. First, I want to apologize for my absence the last week and a half. Hopefully you read the emails that I sent you from Africa and then subsequently when I got back. It was a great trip, and I've actually put a link in the email that I'm sending you, just of a little video presentation that I put together. And it'll just give you an idea of what we were doing. We're training pastors and working with leaders, but Liberia, West Africa currently is the poorest country on earth. And it was a hard week there. And along with all the other issues, we had some serious internet problems that we didn't even have 6 months ago when we were there. So I was really frustrated. I couldn't really connect on very well with you guys at all with discussion threads or with grading papers initially or any of those things. And then on my way out, I joked with a friend. I said I always like to bring something home from Africa, so I decided to bring home a little intestinal bug. Just kidding, but it was kind of rough. And so got home and was kind of sick for several days. Got through it all. I'm doing much better now, but it really set me back. And so my apologies, because I've actually taken a number of trips where I have continued with my online classes and hardly a hitch. But this one kind of threw a little loop, and I really apologize to you. So because of that, I'm going to really extend some grace. And so this should be in the email and in the lessons tab, but I'm just going to kind of clarify it. Originally, the reflection papers were to be on the end of the week 3 and the end of week 5, but you know, all bets are off on that. You just turn in the reflection papers as you're able on both papers, 3 to 5 pages, and you're going to get full credit. I'm kind of giving a blanket amnesty, if you will, because of the problems I had. So don't worry about it, but do get them in, please. And the final paper, the 6 to 8 page paper, will be due the last day of class. And so you can submit that. There'll be a place on week 7 for you to submit it. And I hope you watched my little brief video on how to write a final paper. If you haven't, I'm putting the link in again, and I really recommend that you just take a few minutes. It's 4 or 5 minutes long, and I just tell you what to expect and how to write the paper. The online final exam is going to be so easy. Don't even worry about it. It's going to be open note, open book, and it'll be available on week 7, and you're going to do just great. Everybody in the class is going to do awesome in this class. In terms of just a couple of quick things, I'm also putting a link. I know last week you watched Glenn's final interview, but this last summer, it was actually just a while back, it wasn't even summer, it was in September, it got really hot, and I taped an interview with Glenn for my backyard, and while it was not specifically for this class, it was actually for the previous session, the things he said were exactly the same he would say to you guys, and it was just talking to Glenn real practically. What do we do? Where do we go from here? And I think you really you'll enjoy just hearing from the author himself, and so I'd ask you to watch that. There's not going to actually be a question pertaining to it, but still, I would ask you just to watch it. I think you'll be blessed by it. It has just been so great to get to know you guys, and I am jumping back in with the discussions and trying to catch up, and my apologies for the week and a half of some absence because of my travel and circumstances, but we're going to have a great week. So real simply, get your 2 reflection papers in, no penalty for being late, but just get them in. Secondly, and I should say, if you have any problem uploading them or something, then just email it to me as an attachment, and that's fine. PDF or a doc attachment, and there's no problem there. Just do that if that's easier. And then start working on your final paper, and then we'll have the final exam. And I told you right at the beginning that in this course, an intro level course, I consider participation in the discussions as full credit, and everybody has been participating. Everybody has jumped in and given some robust discussion points and pushed back respectfully with each other. So everybody's going to get full credit on that. So you're all going to just do awesome. I hope that this class is really changing the trajectory of how you have viewed Scripture, and I hope it's been a blessing for you. Next week, I'll have a real brief little video just to look over the paper, the final exam, and the last few things we have to do. But let's get in. We have one discussion question this week, And I look forward to seeing you on it. And if you get a chance to look at the little video I did from West Africa, then it would be fun for me to know that you guys are seeing it. God bless you guys. We'll see you in the discussion thread this week.